So, you've indulged. Just helped yourself to a little more power, I see. And there isn't a tentacle to be seen. Not a bad deal, I'd say. My only complaint is that you didn't want to share. I wouldn't mind indulging myself. I admit I wasn't keen to be the first to try it, just in case there were any, surprise side effects. But now that we know it's safe, I'm all for experimenting. I might just hold you to that.
It's time, everyone. Let's go.
What am I to do?
The grove stands, nature prevails, and again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. Korga, poor child. The grove will be a dimmer place without her potential. But you were right. You had no choice. I failed her long before you arrived. The shadows could not have tempted her if I had taught her as I should have. But the grove still stands even if she does not, thanks to you. Soon. First, I must set matters to rights in the grove. And you should celebrate your victory. After being dormant for so long, your infection is unlikely to produce new symptoms spontaneously. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come. The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Eager for battle.
It's time, everyone. Let's go.
Someone there?
the people.
We're leaving. Now.
Careful, I bite.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Where am I needed?
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Bags. We're moving.
Blade at the ready.
Right. All of our taking stashed away for the journey?
Let's go.
Yes, Monk? Check twice myself. But to be sure, we need every last copper piece to get started in Baldur's Gate.
When I heard they had a drow. Gods. But I can't believe we...
The goblins look so small.
We survived. Who would have thought? It looks like I might have to pay you after all. Once we get to the city, of course. I'll see you in Baldur's Gate then, assuming something else doesn't kill me first.
We won. I'd like to think Arca died happy, but
I'm glad you came through it alive. Better to have a weapon and not need it.
We're not in the clear yet. Sharp.
Everyone looks so top. I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the...
If any of your stuff goes missing,
Don't know why everyone's cheering.
Mattis says we should say thank you. Right.
Remember?
gods, it seems we might actually make it.
Yes, Monk? Check twice myself. But to be sure, we need
I know people are hurt.
You saved us! It's smells bad out here. I left my sword in the cave.
Bah! At your age, I'd already spilled my own cut.
I told you I wasn't afraid. Those goblins... Mattis, this is jungle. Waste of effort hauling it with us.
I'm your lummox.
Elturel didn't want us. And those druids sure as hell did. That's it. We can head to the city.
Enjoy the respite. Come morning, we...
Sharp as ever.
The young ones are a nuisance.
That was fun. I want to... Hope you won't miss this place.
Come on.
We made it somehow. Now we just need to get to Baldur.
One sorrow ended.
Noble type. Baldur's Gate.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow?
Back to worrying about road. Well, that's not a bad problem to have.
We couldn't have held them back on our own.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change.
All that fuss and for what?
The road to Baldur's Gate will be easy compared to that. Thanks for keeping these people.
By the trees. I never liked the ritual. I don't know what we would have done without you. As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees, of course. May you keep back.
Don't let that place cast a shadow on your head forever.
I guess things are already
words over her.
Arca wouldn't want that.
You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make... I wish I had better. But this is all I have. May Timora's luck twist your way. Who do... I wish I had better. But this is all I have. May Timora's luck twist your way.
Who uses wooden tools?
Finders keepers.
Eltergard. A lot of territory to cover before Baldur's Gate. And any cure found there.
Take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
That's me, all right.
Best foot forward.
Keep your distance, darling. Simple.
The pride of the gate. There for the taking.
His leaves to shade you, his branches to point your...
Goblins at our gates. Goblins at our gates? After everything that's happened, I don't know if we deserved your help.
Just peace.
No, no, no! It's gone! My coin is gone!
The goblins are gone, but so is our idol. We are exposed without it.
It's different. Colder. I didn't think we'd survive the goblins.
I'm not singing your praises. You and the team. It wasn't our fight.
I'm tempted to leave with the rest of you.
Oh, you smell it? The monster.
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might...
Quiet at last. Don't interrupt it.
You're starting to feel like my personal bodyguard.
You done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. As am I. And I promised you a reward. Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault...
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough. The dignity of the grove comes first. It cannot be Besides, you survived. I'll not apologize for my actions. Make it quick. You're disrupting the...
I was certain your parasite had taken hold. I'm glad I was wrong. Thank you for saving Master Halson. For saving my home. For everything. If you're looking for coin, you're out of... But here, to mend any hurt.
There was so much noise out there.
Don't touch me. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself.
There's dark magic in this blade. The glaive from the druid's notebook, no doubt.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Where am I needed?
I'm fine.
Loosen up, Icaron.
No, no, an owlbear.
Toddlers are easier to...
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy. Perhaps it'll...
Think of it. No more caves. We'll be in a...
Patience? Have you no...
Having performance issues, Roland?
Behold!
Adoring applause.
Remember when he could barely come?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such chocolate.
It's a bed and a room.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is...
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that. Me too. Look us up when you hit Baldur's Gate. Be nice to see.
I need to... No.
Sherry! Or possibly turnip.
Ah, my God! Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. My research turned up a rather brilliant... It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could... You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you. As you wish, my friend. When the transformation occurs, I can... This part.
Hey.
Behold!
Adore. Never have.
I like these people. They're...
Quite the cozy... It's... I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you. As you wish, my...
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow. In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song, then you have never heard me singing, which makes you very fortunate. I'm sure that... But there are many grateful people here who want to spend time with you. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some...
You have no idea how good it feels. The singing we could probably do without.
If any of your stuff goes missing...
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to... Yet they could not match your nerve today. I smell their blood on you still. I mean to taste it. Yes, sex. A night such as this calls for flesh to feast on. And I have chosen the sweetest. Yes. When you lie down for the night, I will come, and I will take what is mine.
Two tiefling queens. Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling... But I need an angle. Any ideas? Fitting. You're braver than...
You know, I never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. I hate it. This is awful. Enjoy myself. There's a worm in my brain, hunters on my trail, and all I've got to drink is wine that tastes like vinegar.
It's a heavy, rich red.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask? By the hells. Oh, it's easy for some. I see Lae'zel's marked you as her territory. I just hope she leaves you in one piece. We can't take a 10-day for you to recover from whatever her idea of fun is. No, my love, I'm not jealous of the beating Argith friend. But you go ahead. Have fun. Enjoy myself.
It's a heavy...
See what I'm... All I want is a little fun. I just hope she leaves you in one piece. We can't take it... Serious or not, it's some... But you go ahead.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. I saw you with Lae'zel. You two looked cozy. Far be it from me to judge. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Your words, not mine. I mean, desperate people. Like those... Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily said by... But nobody's here to share a bottle with me. I won't keep you long. I gather you've already made plans with someone for your evening.
Shadowheart says nothing, but the glimmer of interest in her eyes is unmistakable.
Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not.
Goblins swarmed, but we were brave and fried them all with a thunder wave.
But that's not what happened.
Live a little.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Your hand was sought by several, but there is only one night ahead. Whose company will you seek? At least for tonight. Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
You made it. Come here. Sit with me. So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions? Very practical. We could have toasted to here's to many more. Survival. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins or anything like that. Something about you. Does that mean you're spoken for or not? Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting. Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now. I did. And you remembered. You're sweet. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us. Nearly light. The others will be awake soon. What? I know, but you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night. Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
That didn't hurt, did it? I should think so. Let's head back, if we must.
I trust you enjoyed your evening? After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow,
You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. You could go overland, along the risen road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse. Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned. Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection. May Sylvanas guide us. Oakfather's blessings to you. I studied one up close. Closer than a drow attacked me and I defended myself. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad. Hopefully. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. I sent a bird to summon her. Precisely. Who indeed? The grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the grove in my absence. Contrary to how some think of us, we druids can play politics when necessary. It's had the whole region around Moonrise Towers in a chokehold of darkness and despair. Those who remained are shadow-cursed. If you don't die at their hand, we have to get to Moonrise. But the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better. Precious little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found. Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who would. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source. Perhaps, but we'll need to get closer before I can put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said. Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close. Miss it? Oh dear, no. It's a terrible burden. Takes you away. Be wary of anyone who actually wants such a role, I say. Likely they don't understand. I'm just glad to be out here amidst the Oak Father's creations. There are few things that are too strong for me. In other circumstances, I would have done the same. Perhaps. But best to not dwell on nights past. With such stimulating company? Never with such stimulating company?
Danger! No good will come of devouring a gay one. I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland. Now, well, you've earned my respect and more still. You've proven your courage. I swear you would and you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end. If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver. I am what I must be. Say what I must be. To survive every... Enough talk. I will be plain. I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight. Perhaps later. But I want it all the same. Do you? Yes. Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your... Until that night comes... Speak. Mark my words. This power would be... You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. Gladly. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven. Perhaps you... No, that's absurd. When the tadpole has stretched to every pore, it won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power. You. The Githyanki have long studied Geich and used what we've learned. The tadpole is perhaps not just a curse, but a way. Very well. I will swallow my disgust and avail myself of the parasite's powers.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador. My old master, before the mind flayers. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. Not political power or military power, I mean He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. A vampire's spawn is... We have no choice but to obey our master's command. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes... Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. The mind flayers aren't the only monsters out there. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadow. What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
All's well, I hope. No. I just wanted to see how you hand-kissed. I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of... But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well.
Wouldn't you be in my place? If there's even the slightest chance that Shah worshippers remain within our reach, even if they're all long gone, and that seems quite likely from what we know, my people are nothing if not resourceful.
As long as I... There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm. Her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers. It's all I ever wanted. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything. I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. Dark Justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept, but there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind. Very serious of you, but go ahead. Always good when I'm with you. On one hand, they seem useful, but on the other hand, I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it. On one hand, I never expected ceremorphosis to be I think well... Perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due.
I suppose some would commend our actions. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Come on then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? Those wonderful. Advantages are a more precious. I commend you on your willingness to take such a risk. Now, was there another matter you wish to discuss? You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share. The specifics are rather personal, But suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's been days since I last consumed an artifact. Since before we were abducted. And by that, I mean it's imperative that I find and consume Strat. We've already done the finding. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when there'll be danger involved. Or great cost. Splendid. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need. I will consume the magic inside, but it will save my life. Even if only temporarily. Of course. I would hate for you to think me impatient. Oh, I'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition. We all have our burdens, one way or the other. Think of it as tribute. The kind, as long as I pay, there will be peace. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.